Strange Black Beats.
Sweeping through the lies like a storm in the night. Truth, the lighthouse, shining so bright. They twist the words, they bend the page, but the wisdom of ages can't be caged. You can't fake the fire, it burns too real. Every verse, every line, it's the sword we wield. Cage you to be cleaning up, false doctrines crumble, breaking up. Truth stands tall, it don't need love. Cage you to be cleaning up, cleaning up. They build their towers on sinking sand, but a rock won't move. It's where I stand. Whisper lies fall like broken glass. The word is eternal, it's built to last. The dust will settle, the fog will clear. Every falsehood fades when truth appears. We ain't bowing down. The counterfeit, the book don't lie, and that's the grit. K. Judah be cleaning.
A big salute, family. It's your brother K. Judah, giving all praise to the Most High Yah, who is worthy of praise, honor, and glory, and faith in our King Yahshua HaMashiach. To the beloved Israelite family worldwide, I say peace and blessings. To that CUC family, salute. My brother Sharsham, big salute. The Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology, big salute. Elder Bro Tim, big salute. And all my beloved brothers and sisters in the chat. And I want to send a shout out to my little brother in the building. He in here with his grandmother, my young brother Samar. Shout out to you, my young brother. Big salute to you. That's my little buddy right there, family. Big salute to my little brother Samar. So as y'all see the title, family, the wickedness of the wicked will be recompensed. The wickedness of the wicked will be recompensed. I remember there's a scripture in the Bible in Malachi when the Most High said that Israel was like, basically saying that the Most High don't love us. He don't regard us. And the Most High say, was not Esau Jacob's brother? I laid his mountains waste. The Most High tell us, I have loved you with everlasting love. But I think sometimes our condition kind of alters our mind to understand that he's been fighting for us ever since we even been in captivity. Every captivity we was in, he even made the heathen show you mercy because he knew the mind of the heathen. So he had to make sure that he was involved in the actions of the heathen, because if not, they would have went crazy on you, as we have seen this 500 plus years. They have for the affliction. Like I always tell y'all, I make no bones about it. Anything within the 400 years, I take full responsibility. I don't make no complaints about it. Whatever I got to go through, I'm going to go through it. And anything after that 400 years, man, I'm going to scream and holler. Because now you're going overboard. And I'm going to show y'all some things today is going to prove to y'all that Yah is going to fight for you. When people put their mouth on you, they cursing themselves. Because when they curse you, they cursing themselves. See, a lot of people want harm to come to you, Israel. They really do. That's why they want you to go fight in the streets. That's why they want you out there marching. That's why they making TikTok videos crying, asking where you at. This y'all fight too, black man, black woman. You should be out here. Nobody care about your life. They just want you out there as a human sacrifice for them. Because at the end of the day, what you going to accomplish being in the streets, Israel? What you going to accomplish? Ain't no laws going to get passed on your behalf. It ain't going to make our life better. Y'all know what's crazy about all this? These people who want us to fight for them, they can go down to the food stamp office with their kids on their arm, with no pushback or anything, and get food stamps, Medicaid, get everything. You can't do that. My sisters can't go down there and say, look, man, I really need these food stamps. Now you make too much money. The baby father can't be in the house. You got to be a single mother. But guess what? The Mexican man can be with that Mexican woman, and they can go down there together and get them some welfare. The Jewish man, he can go down there with his wife and get them some welfare. And any other race of people can go down there and get them some welfare. You can't do that. So what you fighting for? I just want to know what you out there fighting for. Anything we fight for is going to be because we want our lives to be better for our people. And we want to see a shift in our community when it comes to our people. I'm not fighting for nobody else. If I lose my life fighting for somebody else, I didn't die a vain death. But if I lose my life fighting for my people and die for a righteous cause, that's not a vain death. But to die when nobody not going to regard me after I'm gone, they're not going to come take care of my wife and my kids. They're not going to look after them. We got to think about these things, fam. Our fight is our fight. And we out here trying to survive. And we coming back to our laws, statutes, and commandments and repenting to the Most High for the sins of our fathers and our own sins. That's our fight. To get right with Yah, to have faith in Yahshua, and to get up out of here. That's our fight. But I want y'all to pay attention to this. It's about to blow y'all mind, fam. Every time y'all put y'all mouth on us, I want to show y'all what y'all do to people who have a problem with you, Israel. I want to show you what y'all do to people that continuously curse you, harm you. Let me show you. Check this out. It's not a long live at all. We're just going to let these videos speak volumes. And we're going to let their own words put them in predicaments they can't get out of. Let's get it. Y'all remember this guy right here? Do y'all remember him? He had a lot to say about you, Israel. This guy right here, he had a lot to say about you, Israel. But I'm going to let you hear his words, and I'm going to show you how y'all get down on your behalf. Let's get it.
So if nearly half of all blacks are not okay with white people, according to this poll, not according to me, according to this poll, that's a hate group. That's a hate group. And I don't want to have anything to do with them. And I would say, based on the current way things are going, the best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people. Just get the fuck away. Wherever you have to go, just get away. Because there's no fixing this. This can't be fixed. All right, this can't be fixed. You just have to, there's no fixing this. Black people going. The best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people. Just get the fuck away.
Okay. So this is what we're going to do. I stopped it right there because we're going to come back. Now, you heard him say that they need to get away from us, right? Okay, check this out. I told y'all I love painting pictures to make it make sense. Watch this. Let me get out of here. We're coming right back to you, sir. So y'all just heard him, right? Get away from black people. Get the you know, the blank away. I got you. Check this out, family. Let me show y'all why we have never been the problem. The only thing that we have ever done is against our Elohim, which was the ultimate betrayal. But against any other race of people, they don't have no documentation. There is no history that you have ever done what I'm about to show you. Documented history, what I'm about to show you. And then I'm going to get back to the video. Watch this. Do y'all see this? He say they need to get away from us, right? Let me show y'all something. These are white supremacist massacres. Say it again, KJ, for the people in the back. This is massacres that has been perpetrated on my people, our ancestors. But they need to get away from us, right? Okay, let me go down. Let me get straight to the point. May 14, 2022, Buffalo Massacre. What happened, KJ? After posting a racist manifesto online before targeting a majority of black neighborhood, a white supremacist killed 10 people at a grocery store in Buffalo, New York. Go down some more, KJ. In June 17, 2015, Charleston Church Massacre. What happened, KJ? 9 black Americans, churchgoers, was gunned down inside of a church in an act of white supremacist terrorism. Go down, KJ. In February the 8th, 1968, Orangeburg Massacre. 2 years before the Kent State murders, 28 students was injured and 3 were killed in Orangeburg, South Carolina. Most shot in the back by the state police. Most shot in the back by the state police while involved in a peaceful protest. Go down, KJ. December the 29th, 1923, a terror attack on black Americans in Catcher, Arkansas. The Catcher race ride began in Arkansas, leading to the creation of another sundown town. I'm just going to read a few. January the 1st, 1923, Rosewood Massacre. Let's keep going. May 31st, 1921, Tulsa, Oklahoma Massacre. Go down. But they need to get away from us, right? November the 2nd, 1920. Do y'all see this? The Ocoee Massacre. The Ocoee Massacre. More than 50 black Americans killed in the Ocoee Massacre after going to vote in Florida. November the 22nd, 1919, the Burgalosa Labor Massacre attacked on interracial solidarity. This happened in Louisiana. September the 30th, 1919, same year, Elaine Massacre. Black farmers was massacred in Elaine, Arkansas for their efforts to fight for better pay, higher cotton prices. A white mob shot at them, and the farmers returned fire in self-defense. Estimate ranged from 100 to 800 killed, and 67 survivors were indicted for inciting the violence. So they put it on us, right? So look at this. I'm going to keep going down. Look, Red Summer Massacre. Okay. White mob attacked. White mob, let me go back up. Just going to read a few. White mob in uniforms attacked black Americans who fight back in Washington, D.C. in 1919, the same year. But they need to get away from us, right? July the 29th, 1910, Slocum Massacre in Texas. Come on, y'all. And if I keep going down, look at all these massacres, man. Come on now. Are they for real? Look at this. Are they for real, family? Let's get out of here. Now we can get back to the video because you don't need to get away from us. We need to stay away from you. And this is why I'm always telling my people, you can be friend who you want to be friend. But your brother KJ, I'm going to stay within my demographics of people that look like me because I feel more safe. I don't feel safe around other races of people. That doesn't mean all of them want to harm KJ. I just don't feel safe around other races of people. They have given me no reason to be in a company when there's 10 of them and 1 of me. I don't feel safe. I don't know what's on their mind. Last time I checked, an Israelite woman went to have a sleepover at some white people's house and she ended up dead. What about the brother who went hunting with some white men and he ended up dead in the woods? I don't trust them, family. But everybody else, hey, you got a right to do what you want. I'm not telling nobody what to do. I'm telling you, KJ, don't trust none of these nations at all. Never have, never will. At all. I ain't never kicked it with none of them. Never went to their house, never ate dinner with them. Well, I don't want to eat dinner with you. Your food don't be seasoned. But I don't have no reason to be sitting down with these people. I just don't got, what connection do I have to them that I need to be around them? The Bible say live in peace with all men. I am living in peace with you. When I pass by you, I ain't doing nothing to you. That's peace. He said live in peace. That's it. He says, as much as in you, live in peace with all men. And I think we do a pretty good job of that, family. Living in peace with, but nobody won't live in peace with us, though. But they need to get away from us, though, right? Let's go back to the video. Got the audacity to tell white people to get away from black people. Man, you done lost your mind, boy. But after I show my family what happened to you, this not to mock you, sir. This to make your other people fear when you put your mouth on us. Let's get back to the video. You're going to learn today.
Wherever you have to go, just get away. Because there's no fixing this. This can't be fixed. Right? This can't be fixed. You just have to escape. So that's what I did. I went to a neighborhood where, I have a very low black population. Because unfortunately, there's a high correlation between the density. And this is according to Don Lemon, by the way. So here I'm just quoting Don Lemon when he notes that when he lived in a mostly black neighborhood, there were a bunch of problems that he didn't see in white neighborhoods. So even Don Lemon sees a big difference in your own quality of.
We don't respect Don Lemon. We don't take no advice from a man who played Monopoly with another man. We don't take advice from a man who play with other men. So y'all always want to quote a coon who go against their own kind for the benefit of your ears. We don't respect Don Lemon. So y'all always want to go find somebody who will say something that would appease your ears because they're attacking their own kind. But because you white people feel like y'all don't do that to each other, which y'all really do, people just don't be catching it. Y'all don't like each other. Y'all fight all the time because y'all treat white people that y'all call poor white trash like trash. Y'all argue with each other and beat each other up over a football game, baseball game, hockey game, NFL game. Man, these people do the same thing everybody else do, y'all. But then they'll go get somebody like a Don Lemonade, and say, look what Don said about y'all. He even said, we don't care what no Don said. Who respect Don Lemon's words of advice when he talking on the microphone? That boy don't be quiet. This boy lay around with men and they funner on each other. You think we gonna take advice from that boy? Come on now. No. So we don't care what Don said.
Living based on where you live and who's there. So I think it makes no sense whatsoever as a white citizen of America to try to help black citizens anymore. It doesn't make sense. It's no longer a rational impulse. And so I'm gonna back off from being helpful to black America because it doesn't seem like it pays off.
We don't need you.
Like I've been doing it all my life, and the only outcome is I get called a racist. That's the only outcome.
You is racist.
It makes no sense to help black Americans if you're white.
We don't need your help.
It's over. Don't even think it's worth trying. Totally not trying. And there we go. You didn't expect that today, did you? But those who don't.
Okay, that's enough for him. Now watch this. When we get through with this video today, y'all gonna see just how your Elohim get down. Now, let me get off that video and show y'all this video. Did y'all know that after that boy was running his mouth, this boy was paralyzed from the waist down, and the Most High just deleted him, family? On January the 30th, this man passed away. But look at his last video. Look at this man. Keep your mouth off of God's people, man. Here you go right here, family. Check this out. Keep your mouth off of Yah's people.
Just an update on me. You can tell I'm getting weaker. Just an update on me. You can tell I'm getting weaker and weaker. I've been told that the way I'll know how much time I have left is by how tired I am and how much pain I am in, basically.
This is what hate look like. This is what hate will get you. This is what despising a group of people, harming a group of people. A lot of these people are going to meet this fate. Let them continue to put their hands on you, Israel. Let them continue to disrespect you, Israel. Look how y'all get down when you disrespect y'all's people, harm y'all's people.
On me, you can tell I'm getting weaker and weaker. I've been told that the way I'll know how much time I have left is by how tired I am and how much pain I am in, basically. So my tiredness and my pain are maxing out, and I'm in quite bad shape at the moment.
Scott Adams, the cartoonist behind Dilbert, is dead. He was 68 years old.
Y'all see this? We ain't done though. I have more. We not done though. I have more. This is not to mock his death, because I don't mock death. It goes to show you, a lot of you white people are going to meet this fate. You're looking old. You look straggly. You're only in your 40s looking 60 because of the hate in your heart. Hate make you get old. Being malicious with no intent make you look terrible. Y'all are darkening your mind. The darkness have covered you. Y'all don't know if you coming or going. How old you is? I'm 35. Oh, God, Jesus, I thought you was 70. Hey, how old you is in the back? 42? Oh, my God, I thought you were 93. This is what hate look like, family. This is why I be advising Israel, don't ever be like this. You ain't got to be like these people. You better than that. Yah is going to recompense, and he do it swiftly and speedily. They going to learn to keep their mouth off of you, family. But since they don't want to do it, Scott Adams, 1957 to 2026, he gone. And he died with hate in his heart. For a group of people talking about he tried to help us. We don't need your help. We don't need none of y'all people help. We do just fine minding our business. Y'all are in our business all the time, and we sit up here screaming, telling you, we don't need your help. Leave us alone, and y'all still can't do it. You don't listen well. Let me say it. Leave us alone. You still won't leave us alone. I'm sitting down in a nice restaurant. I just want to enjoy my food. White people come sit right next by you being stupid. Leave us alone. You're walking your dog down the street. They call the police. Leave us alone. Woman, open up her door. Tell a black man, oh my God, he's hitting me. Oh, he's running up on me. And the man was standing on the sidewalk. Leave us alone. You're goofy. You're really goofy. Let's get out of here. Let me show y'all the next one. Let me show y'all the next one. Watch this. Y'all remember our beloved sister Sonia Massey? Okay. I want y'all to see this. Y'all remember our beloved sister Sonia Massey, right? Y'all remember the guy that shot her? Check this out. Yah judgment is swift and precise. Y'all not gonna even recognize this guy. This guy is big now. He got cancer. He in prison battling cancer. It didn't spread out through his lungs. This is what hate looked like, family. Let's get it. Check this out. Do y'all remember Sean Grayson, the racist man who pulled out his gun and shot our beloved sister, who wasn't even a threat to him? She was standing all the way on the other side of the kitchen by the sink, and this man still put out his gun and killed this woman. This is what hate looked like. Let me show y'all, fam. I'm gonna pause the picture so y'all can see how little this guy is. Here we go.
Guys, Nina just built.
Today, a judge sentenced the former Sangamon County Sheriff's deputy to 20 years in prison for shooting and killing Sonia Massey.
Do that look like the same person to y'all? Do this look like the same person to y'all? Guess why he looked like that? Because he battling cancer and it spread to his lungs. This is what hate looked like. They malicious. And many of them never gonna change, fam. They not gonna change. Because it's embedded in their DNA. It's embedded in their mind. They hate one group of people. And it's Yashala, the children of Israel. Look how Yah allowed this man to get 20 years and he battling cancer on top of the 20 years and he dying. It's spreading all through his body. You can't tell me Yah don't fight for Israel.
John Grayson shot Massey inside of her Springfield, Illinois home back in 2024 after she called 911. Grayson was found guilty of second-degree murder back in October. His legal team had asked for a 6-year sentence. Massey's family is glad the nearly 2-year-long ordeal is now over.
I am ecstatic. I'm happy. We did it. All of us together. It wasn't just one or two of us, all our lawyers, all our support, everybody who went out in the streets and in the rain, sleet, and snow. This was a group effort, and we did it.
In court today, Grayson apologized to Massey's family.
Look how little that boy done got. Look how little this man done got. This is why I would never want to be like this. That's why I don't gotta wake up with hate. I don't want to look old. I don't want black circles under my eyes because I'm trying to be like them and match their energy. Y'all don't see the birth rate of Caucasian people? Y'all don't see they dying out? Y'all don't see the judgment on the children of Japhet? Because y'all gave the children of Japhet the rulership. He gave it to Ham. He gave it to Shem. Now he letting the children of Japhet rule this world. And boy, you can't tell me that y'all judgment is not on the children of Japhet. Their minds have been darkened. It's seared with a hot iron. Many not going to change, family. That's why Yah is plaguing they behind. I just showed you the first man. He was paralyzed from his waist down. He died. This guy right here just got 20 years. He's battling cancer. It's spreading out through his body to his lungs. What y'all think gonna happen? Now he pleading for mercy, a man who showed no mercy. Now he said he made mistakes when it was already on his mind. He knew what he was doing. You knew you made a mistake when you pulled that gun. You didn't have to shoot that woman. You wanted to shoot that woman. It's in their heart, family. It's in their mind. They want to kill. They want to eliminate you. They want to eliminate you. Why, KJ? Because you're the children of Elohim. Satan is after the children of Elohim. How do we defeat Satan? By our obedience to Yah. Why, KJ? Because when we obey Yah, here come the hedge of protection. Same thing he gave Job. What did Satan tell Elohim? I can't get to Job. You got a hedge of protection about him. Same thing for you, Israel. Satan can't get you because there's a hedge of protection about you. So Satan go do what he did to Job. Well, the only reason why K. Judah worshiping you, because you didn't bless the man. You didn't bless the work of his hand. The only reason why Didi serving you, Sister Eve, August Dreams, Reveal, Beryl Walk, Bro Tim, Sherry, Antonia, all y'all. I'm saying that for a reason, because this is what Satan do to us. My brother Timothy Jacobs. Hey, we only worshiping Yah because he blessing us, and these are the things that Satan say when he accusing you. I bet you won't do this to him. I bet you won't remove his jaw. Hey, take his car away, and let's see if he's still gonna worship you. Take his job away. I bet you won't touch the hollow of his thigh. I bet you won't play with his help. This is Satan, man. He an accuser of the brethren. This is what he do. He accuses us day and night, family. And you just keep walking in obedience. You don't got to be like Caucasian people. Because we are not a hateful people. We are not a hateful people. But we ain't finna let you just put your hands up on us, though. Because we have a right to defend ourselves when the attack is coming full force. What I'm saying, though, try to avoid these people at all costs, family. I'm telling you, I'm just giving you some advice. If I was you, I would not want to be in the company of these people. When they kill you, it's a ritual to them. Satan requires blood, too. And guess what? The children of Japhet gonna give them blood because Satan is their God, family. The God of America is Satan the devil. Everybody keep talking about this is a Christian nation. No, partner. This is a satanic nation. And they worship Hashatan. He's the God of America. He's the God of all these Gentile kingdoms. And the best way to defeat Satan is by obedience and faith in Yahshua. Do what Yah say and you gonna be good, family. That don't mean you ain't gonna go through some trials and tribulation, but he gonna always give you a way to escape. Nothing don't happen for nothing. There's a reason behind everything. Sometimes we just don't understand the reason. Look at this man. This ain't the same man. This is not the same man, fam. So let me go show y'all in this article just a little small part. Just a little small part of the article. I'm about to show y'all so you can see this for yourself. So you can see this for yourself, family. I'm not making anything up. I want y'all to see this. Nobody want us to talk real. They want us to water down our message to appease the nations. But we're not going to do that. The only way to bring down the pride and the arrogancy of the Gentile nations, and when I take Gentile, I'm talking about non-Israelites, but the people who rule in the earth today are the children of Japhet. Because we don't follow laws from Egypt. We don't follow laws from China. We follow European, Caucasian, white man law. That's who laws we follow. The white man, which is children of Japhet. Why is you saying this, KJ? Because I'm proving the point to separate, because everybody keep talking about Esau is ruling the world. Give me a scripture that he said that he was going to give Esau the whole planet Earth. I can't find one scripture. I never read that in my life. That I gave Esau the whole planet Earth. No, he didn't. The children of Japhet are in rulership right now. Not Esau. Not Esau, fam. Esau playing this position. He going to get dealt with. But he is not ruling his whole planet. We do not follow one law from Esau. Not one. So here we go. Check this out. All right, here we go. I'm just finna get to one part on here that I want y'all to see. Let me go all the way down. Because we're not going to read all of this because we already know what he did to our beloved sister. I'm just trying to get to the part when they said about the cancer. So y'all bear with me. Let me see. Y'all just bear with y'all brother real quick. Okay, here we go. Here you go, y'all. I found it. Check this out. Check this out. Look how God, man, the Most High do not play about his people, man. The Most High do not play about his people. I'm going to start right here, family. Look. It says, Wyckoff said Grayson was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer in 2023. So this man been wicked, family. And guess what? It's evidence that he been harassing Sonia Massey and her family. So when she say she heard something in the backyard, I put my whole paycheck on it. It was him in the backyard. I guarantee it was them cops in the backyard. That's what she heard. Because they had already shot one of her family members before that. Okay, it say he is diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer in 2023. And that since then, the cancer has spread to his liver and lungs. Y'all hear this? It has spread it to his liver and lungs. And he is incarcerated, 20-year bid, and this man is fighting cancer. And now the cancer then spread to his liver and lungs. Tell me y'all don't fight for you. Tell me y'all don't fight for you. Now, somebody might say, but he already had cancer. Yeah, because he was already wicked. And now the Lord then allowed him to get 20 years, and now the cancer then spread all throughout this man's body into his lungs. How you think he gonna be able to do that prison sentence? You see how y'all get down? Excuse me. Y'all will get you when it's less suspected. Oh, you thought you were just about to do a 20-year bid. No, I'm giving you 20 years, and that cancer that you had is gonna spread everywhere. Leave us alone, man. This is a warning to all you children of Japhet and all you nations know. Not just the children of Japhet. Ham, I guarantee you, keep going the way you going, Ham. Because your mouth is reckless and you disrespectful too. A lot of y'all that scattered in these places, that a lot of our people were scattered, you are Israelites. You were scattered there. We know you Israelites. But you keep disrespecting your brothers and sisters and watch what y'all do to you. Because see, Black Americans, we was never taught to disrespect our brothers and sisters in the Caribbeans, in Haiti, in Jamaica. And you know what I'm saying? We was never taught to be disrespectful towards y'all. But y'all, your parents teach you to be disrespectful towards Black Americans. So when you come over here, you already have a preconceived notion of who you dealing with based on the interpretation of your mama and your daddy who taught y'all foolishness. I'm just being real. Because y'all should not be hating your brother and your sisters, but because what was put in you, y'all come over here with a lot of disrespect. So now since we saying, you know what? Since everybody want to be disrespectful, we ain't dealing with nobody outside of Black Americans. Now the whole world is in an uproar. When at first we was trying to rock with you, we extended that olive branch, and y'all still was disrespectful. How much disrespect do y'all want us to take? Even from people that come from the same stock as the Israelite stock, but they have no respect. I thank the Lord my mama ain't teach me, hatred and to hate other people because they come from Haiti or they come from Jamaica. My mama ain't never teach me no hate. But y'all actually making videos saying your mama told you and your daddy told you. Leave Black Americans alone. They stupid, they dumb, they lazy. This is disgusting and sad, man. And you actually making a video telling this story with a smile on your face like this is something to be proud of. This is something to be embarrassed by. Because what type of mind that your mama and your daddy got to be all the way in the Caribbeans, all the way in Haiti, and they got a perspective on the people all the way from Haiti, all the way from Jamaica, all the way from the Caribbean. Do that make sense to you? That you speaking on the people you're not even around. You're not even by. You have no connection as far as like being in a prisons, but you got a preconceived notion. Do that make sense to you? So we having a real talk. This is not about separating the children of Israel. This is about now I understand what y'all mean. I will save the tents of Judah first, even though Judah is not just in America. But the Most High is working through the Black Americans to wake up the rest of the tribes. And he said, I'm going to wake up the tents of Judah first, that the other tribes don't magnify themselves against Judah. And guess what? A lot of us do come from Judah, but a lot of us come from Benjamin. And guess who get all the disrespect? Black Americans. Black Americans. So I know that scripture hold true, that he going to work in his people here first, that y'all don't magnify yourself against these people. And that's exactly what's happening right now. Everybody magnifying themselves. So this man who killed Sonia Massey, Sean Grayson, is doing a 20-year bid and he got cancer. And I'm not trying to be funny. Before you know it, he's going to be just like Adam Scott. They will be reading across the screen, 19 whenever he was born to 2020, whatever. Because the Most High is not playing with anybody who are being malicious and disrespectful to a people who trying to be at peace. I'm talking about within themselves. We ain't looking for problems, but people keep bringing problems. Have y'all noticed that we are fighting against all type of enemies, and the ones that we should not be fighting against, who making themselves our enemies outside of Ham, is our own brothers and sisters, y'all? Because Ham, we are not the same, family. I don't know why people keep getting on these videos talking about, I can't believe that Israelites are saying they are not African. Y'all are some of the smartest people in the world, but you have no understanding, and then you so smart that you just don't know nothing. Because if you go do your research, this is why we was called Afro-Asiatic, because Israel is also a part of Western Asia. Guess what else? We African, right? But Israel sit on the edge of the African tectonic plate and also the Arabian tectonic plate. Why they don't tell you that? Okay, so if we African, why Pakistan and Syria and Damascus not a part of Africa? Because they want us to be African so bad, y'all, that nobody won't even let us be Israel. Y'all, like y'all don't notice that we got to be everything but Israel. We got to be African. We can't just be Israelites. But everybody else can be German. They can be Poland. They can be Albania. They can come from Great Britain. They can come from Spain. They can come from Ukraine. They'll separate them, but nobody won't separate us to who we are. They say, no, you African. No, brother, I'm an Israelite. No, you ain't. You are African Israelite. But God never called me an African. He just told me I come from Shem. I don't come from Ham. I'm Shemitic. I'm Semitic. I come from the stock of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And when I read the scriptures, God say that he made a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. But you telling me I'm an African. But I can't find it in the scripture that I'm an African. They even tell y'all this is an African book. Even though Africa is a made-up name, they still call y'all and say this Bible is an African Bible. I never read that in the Bible. I thought this was a Hebrew Israelite Bible. By Israelites, written by Israelites, for Israelites. That's what I thought. Somebody make this make sense to me, man. I'm not an African, family, and you're not about to confuse me with that language. If you want to be African, you be African. I am an Israelite. Even our bone structure, our DNA, our genetic makeup ain't even the same. Look at my hair and look at Ham's hair. You think we got the same hair? We just got the same skin color, not the same hairstyle. We have woolly hair. Let's keep going, man. We setting the record straight today. Don't call me no Hamite. I'm not an African, man. Now, because I keep telling y'all, geography do not determine nationality. Let's say that again. Geography, just because I'm born on the continent of Africa, don't make me an African. It make me an Israelite who was born on the continent of Africa. Why they can't just be that? Why they can't just be an Israelite who was born on the continent? Now y'all making them an African. Now you got Africans out here talking about y'all come from us. You come from us. I don't come from you, Ham. I come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But because my Israelite brothers and sisters, my Israelite brothers, not my sisters, because these are actually men who got all the knowledge in the world and don't know nothing. They keep telling people on their live streams, you are an African. And I'm like, huh? What? And this is the confusion, y'all. This is the confusion that we have in the world today. That when you say you're Israelite, guess what they're going to say? No, you ain't. You African. An African Israelite. Even though Yah never called you that, family. Not one time in the Bible. Whew. Let me get out of here, man. Now, I know y'all remember this. Let's get out of here. I know y'all remember this right here. Now it's about to get real interesting. Check this out. Why I can't just be an Israelite, family? Why I gotta be everything else but Israel? I don't get it. Okay, here y'all go. Check this out. Now, y'all remember George Zimmerman? Y'all remember what he did to our beloved brother Trayvon, right? And y'all remember he had a friend by the name of Frank Taffy. Oh, he was making mockery. This boy was holding up Skittles. He was holding up an iced tea and he was making mockery. I'm talking about he was laughing at the young man's death, mocking Trayvon Martin. I want y'all to see this. Check this out. I told y'all, the Lord setting the record straight today. Here we go.
The judge allows in evidence that Trayvon Martin did have marijuana in his system at the time he died. What difference, if any, does that make? Out to you, Taffy.
Kidding me? It makes a big deal difference.
What difference does that make?
If he was
I mean, isn't it true that when you smoke pot, you just want to lay on the sofa and eat?
I don't know. I never inhaled.
I don't know why you insist on cracking jokes during the coverage of this trial. I'm serious in my question.
It's important.
If he had pot in his system, to me, it means that he is less likely to pick a fight with someone.
How do you know that? Look, THC affects each individual differently, and that's a fact. Not everybody sits on the couch and scoops up some Doritos for the rest of the night. There are some people that have chronic abuse of it. They'll go out and they can perpetrate crimes. And it's important that was entered into evidence today.
I want to go to Dr. William Maroney, medical examiner, forensic pathologist, and toxicologist. What can you tell me about THC, Dr. Maroney?
It's been used for about 5,000 years. It's being promoted in certain states under laws as medical marijuana. In a social setting, it may be something that we've recognized that could diminish insight, judgment, or reduce inhibition, but it shouldn't contribute to the gunshot facts. And it does.
My question is about his behavior, Dr. Maroney. I mean, the common connotation, pot goes with lethargy, with the munchies, with wanting to eat, with being laid back, not with chasing somebody down, jumping out from behind bushes, beating them in the head till they're pulpy, and basically starting mortal combat. That's not what you typically equate with smoking a doobie.
Most of everything you said stands on its own, and that's accepted by the public.
Okay, now watch this. Hallelujah. Watch this. Let's get out of here. Watch this. Y'all remember Frank Taffy was making mockery, right? Y'all remember the iced tea? You remember the Skittles? He was holding it up in the air, right? Making mockery of a young man's death. Let me show you how y'all get down. Let me show y'all how y'all get down. Let me open up this window. And here we go. I told you, y'all gonna fight for you, family. You just have to be patient.
A man who once called George Zimmerman a friend and spoke out in support of him before and during his lengthy trial now says he's changed his mind about Zimmerman. Frank Taffy, a former neighbor of Zimmerman and fellow Neighborhood Watch volunteer, says he wants to clear his conscience. He now believes there should have been a guilty verdict in the shooting death of 17-year-old Trayvon Martin. News 13's John W. Davis went one-on-one with Taffy about his change of heart.
He was once one of George Zimmerman's most outspoken advocates, but now former Neighborhood Watch volunteer Frank Taffy says his opinion about Zimmerman's not guilty verdict has changed.
Absolutely. What I know of George and his tendencies, and also my opinion is that he racially profiled Trayvon Martin that night, because if that had been a white kid on a cell phone walking through our neighborhood, he wouldn't have stayed on him the way he did. And that's a fact. And I believe that in my heart.
He's not doing this because he's a good person. He's not doing this because he cares about righteousness. I'm about to show you why he's doing this. Because your Elohim don't sleep. Watch this.
But that's not what Taffy told News 13 numerous times after the shooting, including during an interview back in May 2012.
George Zimmerman, once again, in a position or in a volunteer role, wanted to ensure the safety of the community that he lived in, and he became the victim. You know, I can only ask for the country to forgive me. And today, I believe that he racially profiled him based on the color of his skin.
Some people may wonder, what does Frank Taffy have to gain by doing this? You know, are you working on a book right now? Are you working on
No book.
a TV show? Or
No. I'm just working on me right now and getting right with God.
Taffy.
TV show? Or
No. I'm just working on me right now and getting right with God.
are you working on a book right now? Are you working on
No
a
book.
TV show? Or
No. I'm just working on me right now and getting right with God.
Taffy says his brother's death last month and the death of two of his sons over the...
What? Hold up, what? Go back, KJ. You was mocking Trayvon. What did God do to you?
Death last month and the death... Taffy says his brother's death last month and the death of two of his sons...
And getting right with God.
Taffy says his brother's death last month and the death of two of his sons over... Taffy says his brother's death last month and the death of two of his sons over the past few years...
Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. The Most High visited his brother and killed two of his sons for making mockery of Trayvon's death. Two sons gone and his brother. Tell me y'all don't fight for you, Israel. He ain't laughing now. Ain't nothing funny, huh, Frank Taffy? Now you say God working on you, huh? Because now you know what death look like. Now you know what death feel like. Now you know what that mother felt when you was making mockery of her son in the face of America. And that mother had to see that. That father had to see that. You ain't laughing now, Frank Taffy. Because now you know what it feel like to stand over a casket. Your son can't move. He ain't going to open his eyes. He's still. You looking at him. He can't see back. He can't speak to you. Tears flowing down your face, Frank Taffy. Two of your sons gone. And your brother for making mockery of a young boy's death. Y'all gonna fight for you, Yashala. I got one more story. I told you. The Gentiles, meaning the children of Japhet, minds have been darkened with thick darkness. How you gonna reason with that, Israel? Stop sitting down at the table trying to reason with a darkened mind. Your job is to get right with Yah, have faith in Yahshua, and love your brothers and sisters as yourself as you love Yah. Spread the gospel to the four corners of the earth and let whoever want to come in, come in. But I'm telling you, I'm talking about as far as the truth go. But what I'm telling you, I'm not sitting at the table trying to reason with evil. I'm not sitting at the table trying to reason with a darkened mind. That's foolish on my part. What I'm going to tell a white man? You did me bad. You brought my people in slavery. You think they don't know that? They ain't bring us nowhere. Our ancestors got us put in slavery, but they helped forward the affliction. My ancestors got me here, but they helped forward the affliction. They went overboard. They went crazy. They went bananas. Frank Taffy ain't laughing no more, y'all. Look at his face. He lost his brother. He lost two of his sons. He know what it feel like now. I bet you won't open his mouth against another Israelite death no more. And I heard George Zimmerman is out of his mind. The Most I have plagued his mind with a reprobate mind. And he's out of his mind now. Do y'all see that? Y'all don't always got to kill you. He'll let you live with the burden of the mockery of death that you displayed. Now you got to live with the tragedy of two sons and a brother. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Let me show y'all one more story. The Most High gonna fight for you, Israel. He don't fight the way you want him to fight. He don't come on your time, but he always on time. Let me show y'all this one. Check this out. Now, there was a young brother, and many of y'all may have seen this. His name is Derek. He had a farm. He had his own farm. Look at what these Gentiles did to this young brother, and look at what God did to them. Check this out, and this will be last. Let me put up the fair use. I want y'all to check this out. The Lord is going to fight for his people. The Most High is on your side. All we have to do is walk in obedience. That's our safeguard. That's our hedge of protection. Y'all have to understand something. The Most High have allowed us to come into a sacred environment. And once we are allowed within that sacred environment, if we break the rules of that sacred environment, he's going to cast us out. Why? Because the environment is sacred. There is nothing that defile can be in the presence of our Elohim. So we got to walk right. Because he have allowed us to be brought back in, adopted back in to this sacred environment. That's why obedience is very important. Obedience. This will be last. Check this out, family. Let me show you what wickedness will get you. Let me show you what wickedness will get you. Here we go.
To him, has his home stolen, his animals stolen by a millionaire. Okay, let me go to a black farmer. According to him, has his home stolen, his animals stolen by a millionaire. Okay, let me go to the first video. Here it is.
Derek Williamson did ministry work through his church in Conyers, Georgia. And in 2021, Janet Hardy here approached Derek telling him that she had inherited a large amount of money from her parents' estate and that God told her that she was to put it back in the church through his ministry. They both put in money together to buy this property. Granted, her contribution was larger. And then together they took out a mortgage for the sum of the rest of the property. Now, Janet Hardy was going to continue to pay the mortgage, but in July of 2021, she did sign over the entire property to Derek's business. Here's both their signatures and an official notary. Derek is also the only stockholder of the company. Jordan Hardy here unexpectedly became pregnant, and she also was dealing with substance abuse problems. Derek, who was very close with the family at the time, offered to let them all move into the spare bedrooms on the property so that he could help minister and be a friend to Jordan in this time of need. In exchange for this arrangement, Janet said that she would take on...
Big mistake. Brother Derek, big mistake. Too much compassion can get you killed, brother. Too much compassion can get you killed, Derek. It ain't your job to be the savior of the world, brother. Use your common sense over your feelings. Because too much compassion can get you taken out of here, Derek. You allowed them to move in. And look at what they about to do to this young brother, y'all. Let's get it.
The full mortgage and the utilities for this arrangement.
Okay, so you hear the narrative. This is their perspective. Here's what things got worse.
Now, in April of 2022, things started to go sideways.
Recording all this, move out of my way. Get out of my way. I'm calling law enforcement now. I'm calling law enforcement against you all now.
Unsurprisingly, it wasn't long until the Hardys started gaslighting Derek into thinking he owed them. They felt entitled to business decisions. They felt like the home was theirs and he was just living in it. Derek was trying to retrieve business documents out of that drawer there, but they were trying to make it sound like it was their furniture and he wasn't allowed in it. Unshockingly, when Derek called the police for help, they didn't. In fact, the opposite. Now, after this incident with the Hardys, Derek tried to file a stay-away order, but in court, the women all said that Derek was the one who attacked them. Even though there was video, who do you think the judge believed? The judge actually flipped the order, and Derek was forced to leave his home. Legally, everything is in Derek's name.
Okay, now remember, everything.
Y'all heard that? K. Judah, what's your point? They got the victory. The judge overturned it, brother. What is your point? Brother Derek had to get out his house, his farm, and they just pushed that brother on the street and allowed the Hardys to take over this man's property. What did I just tell y'all? Didn't I tell you that y'all gonna fight for you? Now I want you to remember this name right here. Remember this name, James Hardy and Janet Hardy. James Hardy and Janet Hardy. Why, KJ? Because y'all did this to them. I'm getting the chills, family. Because y'all did this to them. Let's get it. Stop playing with us, man. Stop playing with us. Let me show y'all what y'all did. Remember that name. James Hardy. Janet Hardy. James Hardy. Janet Hardy. What did y'all do to him, KJ? This what y'all did to him, family. He did this to the mama and the daddy.
Tragedy in the skies over Covington, Georgia. A couple's final journey ends in heartbreak. Janet and James Hardy, cherished members of the Covington community, met a tragic end shortly after takeoff from Covington community met a tragic end shortly after takeoff. Community met a tragic end shortly after takeoff from Covington Municipal Airport. Their small four-seater aircraft lost communication with ground control and moments later crashed into the woods. Communication with ground control and moments later crashed into the woods.
What?
Communication with ground control and moments later crashed into the woods.
Say it ain't so.
Communication with ground control and moments later crashed into the woods north of the runway. Janet, aged 59, was a dedicated first-grade teacher at Putnam County Primary School, loved by her students and colleagues alike. The school district mourns her loss deeply, offering heartfelt condolences to her family. James's occupation and further details about their life remain undisclosed. Investigations by the FAA and NTSB are currently underway to determine the cause of this heartbreaking incident. This tragedy comes amid another aviation scare, a Delta plane bursting into flames in Toronto. Although there were no fatalities, these events remind us of the critical importance of aviation safety. Our thoughts are with the Hardy family and the community as they navigate this profound loss.
Wickedness never win in the end, Israel. That's why all you have to do is walk right. Continue to follow the narrow path. That's your job. Your job is not to try to match wickedness with wickedness. You cannot beat the white man at his wickedness. You cannot beat the white man with trying to be more evil than him. Walk right and continue to be obedient. Every story that I done showed you, they did wicked to our people. They spoke wickedly about our people. And every last one of them met their fate. Some died. Some are in jail and they are dying. Some done been taken out of here. They died in a plane crash for the wickedness of what they done to the brother Derek. They took his home, they took his farm, and they didn't get to enjoy it because the Lord took the wind from under their wings and they crashed, family, in the woods, and they are dead. They died in wickedness. They died with a wicked mind. And how they gonna come back from that? They don't know what hit them. But they're going to wake up in the judgment. And they died with a heart in the heart. They died with evil on their mind. How can you make right for that? When you die in wickedness, doing wicked, thinking wicked, being wicked. How can you make the breach for that? I just wanted to share this with y'all, family. Don't ever doubt your Elohim. Don't ever put my power on trial like you gonna check him, like you gonna question him. He don't do what you want him to do when you want him to do it, but he's gonna do it on his time. And judgment will come. You just have to believe and have faith that he's going to defend you, fight for you, and he's going to judge those who despitefully use you and persecute you. Because when you was hungry, nobody helped you. When you asked for a hand, they jacked their hand back. When you was thirsty, nobody gave you drink. They sprayed you with water hoses. They sick dogs on you. They bombed churches. They murder you. They lynch you. They castrate you. They despise you. And still to this day, they pass laws to keep you blind. They hide things to keep you blind. They redline you so you won't have a better life. They tell you to go to college. You go to college, you get the degrees. And they still won't hire you. They have forced you because you are a people who know how to create something out of nothing. So it forced you to create your own jobs. It forced you to create your own business. Now you're doing better than them. And they despise that. Because the only time the white people are happy with a Negro is when that Negro is at the bottom of that white man. And as long as you're at the bottom, boy, he'll laugh with you. He'll smile with you. He'll even eat dinner with you. But the minute you start to elevate, you see the white man change. You see the looks and the smiles start to decrease. You see he don't want to be around you as he used to. Because white folks don't like taking orders from niggas. Because in their mind, you are beneath them. When in actuality, you are above them. Stop comparing yourself to the nations. You are not as other people. Kendrick Lamar told you that. You are not like us. Nobody is like us. Nobody. Stop letting people tell you we all bleed red, but we don't all have the same genetic makeup. We all come from Noah, and guess what? We still not the same. Ham skeleton structure is not mine. I thought we was the same. Ham DNA don't go back to my DNA. I come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He come from Ham. I don't come from Ham. Now, if you want to be realistic, we all related. But the Most High did some separation for Yashala. He severed us from other people that we may be his. That we may have a close-knit relationship with our Elohim. Nobody else have this bond and this relationship. Nobody ever heard God speak. Our people are the only ones who ever heard the Lord speak and come to a people and take a people as his own people. The Lord said that when you was in the field, wallowing in your blood, none pitied you. None pity you to grab you and swallow you, to clean you up, to wash away your blood. He said, but I saw you in the open field. I cleaned up your blood. And I made a covenant with you. And you became mine. He said, none I pity you. And it's the same thing today. Y'all, nobody pity us. For 400 or 500 years, they see what we've been going through. But now since we delineate from everybody else, now everybody got a problem with what we doing now. But we've been going through this, y'all. We've been crying for help. We've been saying, man, show some mercy. We're just trying to get a better life, man. We ain't trying to cause no problem. And they still disregarded our request, our plea. But Yah has never disregarded your request for mercy, for truth, for love, for compassion, and empathy from your Elohim. He have showed all because he's the greatest. And his love supersedes our small thinking. It supersedes our small thinking, family. We don't understand this type of love. That we have been an abominable, adulterous wife to our Elohim, and he's still gonna marry us. He's still gonna take us as his wife, as his bride. So I just wanted to show y'all that, family. This is the reality of the world that we live in. This is not going to stop until Yahshua come and rescue us from the hand of our enemy. They're going to continue to be darkened in their mind. And our job is not to participate in that darkness. Our job is to continue to walk in the light. Keep your eyes single, meaning focus. Continue to walk straight, family, and continue to walk the narrow path. America is being judged. America is finished. She is done. And if we wasn't here, God would totally wipe this place off the face of the earth. But he can't do it because Israel is in the midst of this abominable horror, this cesspool. I love y'all. Big salute to every last Israelite brother and sister. Whether I agree with your doctrine or not, at the end of the day, we still family. Some of y'all, I just don't want to be around you because your mind is darkened also. And you're so far gone. What am I supposed to do around you? Can two walk together unless they agree? We may have some slight differences, but some of y'all, you don't believe in Yahshua. That's a salvational issue. I can't walk with you, brother. So I got to just pray for you, pray that y'all open up your eyes, but I got to go across the street. I can't be in your prayer. You ain't got no hedge of protection. Anything can happen to you, and it might happen to me for being around you. So my best thing I need to do is get away from around you, get away from you, get from around you, that I don't be judged when you be judged. Because people don't understand this about Yah. Your righteousness can save you. And your righteousness can save your family. You can be in a house with your family and Yah will protect the whole house for your obedience. But if you're around wickedness and you know better, and Yah didn't gave you the signs to remove yourself from those who despise him, hate him, don't believe in his son, whatever come to that wicked person, and then you in the midst of that, knowing he gave you the sign, your righteousness will not save you in the midst of wickedness. Your righteousness is going to save you by your righteousness in the midst of righteousness, not wickedness. Let that sink in. So when people say we all Israelite brothers, we should all just come together, I don't think you understand what you're saying. There's some people you just can't come together with. They too far gone. So we just got to pray for them from across the street and love them from across the street. But we cannot be in their company. Some of these Israelites are really too far gone, fam. I pray they repent. Their doctrine is so far gone that it has caused many brothers and sisters to go back into the world. That is terrible. So for Sonia Massey, rest in power, my beloved sister. Trayvon Martin, rest in power, my young brother. And all our other brothers and sisters, they have fallen to the gun of the wickedness of the children of Japhet. Rest in power until we see y'all again and we be so blessed. We will soon be together as one family and one body under Christ. And none will make us afraid. We will truly have peace. And we will see all our relatives again, family. The dead should be raised first. And those of us who are alive and remain should meet the Lord in the air. I say big salute. Many blessings to every last one of y'all. And we're going to go out with my beloved sister Dee. And I thank her for this awesome video. Be still, family, and see the salvation of your Elohim. Salute.
Sky was angry, the wind would bite.
unseen. Oh, where's the calm? Where's the serene? Yeshua told the water, peace, be still. He spoke the words and bent the will. The storm obeyed the master's thrill. Yeshua told the water, peace, be still. He stood unshaken while we shook. Eyes like fire, the storm he took. Not a whisper of doubt in his steady tone. He stilled the sea like it was his own. The winds they bowed, the waves they knelt. The power of his voice we felt. Yeshua told the water, peace, be still. Oh, he spoke the words and bent the will. The storm obeyed the master's thrill. Yeshua told the water, peace, be still. Oh, the raging heart, it calms like this. With just a word and heaven's kiss. Oh, when chaos calls and fear runs wild, he speaks the peace to every child.
Is there any questions y'all may have, family? Anything y'all want to share? Anything y'all want to share? I don't know if y'all heard about the story of a young sister in Chicago. And she showed some pictures of some family members, dead relative. And she was making mockery online. And her boyfriend dropped her location. And they had a little baby sitting in the back seat. And they lit that car up, killing her. But the baby was not harmed. This is why I be telling y'all, our job is to reach our brothers and sisters who want to be reached. Some of our people, family, they're unreachable. Not because there's something wrong with Yah or the word, but it's something wrong with the mentality of some of our people. And we can go through any city in America. Because see, everybody want to keep trying to highlight Chicago. Chicago is not even top 3 in capital murders of the world, family, when it comes to our people. They're not even in the top 3, family. So the stuff that we do to each other is despicable. It's despicable, family. It's uncalled for. And this how I know, because of lack of self-love. That's why our brothers killing each other. This is why some of our sisters, they are harming another sister. They'll You know, it's just terrible, family. And this is why the Bible said, don't cast your prayer before swine. We love our people, man, but some of them are unreachable. They not going to change, family. A lot of our young people are dying in their sins. They dying vain deaths. That's why I don't even highlight Chicago. They try to use Chicago as the anchor of just so many murders. And it's not even in the top 3. And y'all know there's an Arab dude. This dude has a YouTube channel with millions of subscribers. And guess what he do? He go to the dangerous cities in America where young black men get on video and boast and brag about how they tote guns and drill their enemies. That's why when a lot of men say the black woman is the reason why the community is in disarray, I laugh at you, brother. Because when I was in the streets carrying guns, I was never scared of a black woman. She can walk behind me or in front of me, on side of me. I was never scared of a black woman. I wasn't carrying a gun for a black woman. I was carrying a gun because I don't know what was on my brother's mind for that day. So y'all lying when you say the black women are the reason why the community is in disarray. You must have lost your mind, brother. We tote guns for other black men who might try to kill us, and by us not want to be killed, we up that thing first and get them before they can get us. Nobody's scared of a black woman in the black community. Young black men are scared of other young black men. The woman sitting on the porch is not worrying about a young woman running up on her and gunning her down. They're worrying about the young YN shooting up the house, the wrong house, hitting babies, hitting women. That's why they got a YouTube channel called The Most Dangerous Cities in the World. And guess who on all the videos? From Houston to St. Louis, from Memphis. YNs, young Negroes. Until the leadership get right, nothing ain't gonna never get right. Until the men get right, the nation ain't gonna get right. Ain't you the leader, right? That's what you always boast and brag about, right? How you the leader? Be the leader then. And guide the nation the right way. Y'all care more about having a position than actually doing what y'all asked us to do, which is bring his sons and daughters back to him. But you care about being over a captain over 5,000, captain over 10. You care more about your name and getting ranked than worrying about what y'all want from us. Like I said before, I thank y'all for saving me out of that world, because I done seen some things with these eyes, and it traumatized me even unto this day. That's why I always tell y'all, men are going to be respectful to other men because we know what can happen if disrespect is involved. That's why I don't disrespect no man. I don't play with men, bro. I stay to myself. I'm not here to disrespect my brothers, or like that can get you taken out of here, man. So when I see all, like men just being disrespectful, talking to another man any kind of way, I just be thinking in my mind like, bruh, whoo, boy, this a different time. Because when I was coming up, you couldn't even tell a man to blank my blank, like suck my blank. Boy, you would die. So until the men get right, nothing ain't going to get right. I'm talking about get right. Not just teaching the scriptures. I'm talking about walking in the scriptures. It's one thing to have knowledge, but then you still wicked. You got all the knowledge in the world, but you causing people to stumble, and you also causing people to leave the truth. But you know the scriptures though. And this not for all my brothers, man. I got so many solid brothers. That's why I always make this separation. To all my solid brothers, I love y'all with that pure heart, man. But boy, we got some wicked Negroes among us, y'all. And all they do is paint the picture on the woman. Oh, the black woman is the reason why we in this. Oh, the black woman is the reason why the little boy gay. Don't he got a daddy? If you don't want the boy to be gay, go get his daddy and tell him, hey, you got a son out here you need to raise. Because the boy is wobbling and twisting like a hula hoop. But y'all don't do that, though. It's the woman fault, huh? See, we don't blame women in my family. We handle our business and take care of responsibility. I don't make no excuses for what I'm supposed to do as a man. It's my job, partner. So until you get right and you causing your family to crash out, it's not going to be on the woman. God going to blame you for whether you raise up the family in the right way or it crashed to the ground, partner. You going to be the blame. Leader. All right, man, I'm out of here, man. Let me see. Yes, that's the cash out. And I want to thank y'all, all y'all, for supporting me, like just sending me donations. You know why? It go to good use. It go to good use, family. So I thank y'all. Because I'm being honest, I don't say, hey, can y'all cash out me? So I just thank y'all for doing it out the kindness of y'all heart. Because KJ not going to ask. My CUC family will tell you. For a long time, I would not put out no cash app. I didn't care nothing about that. Guess what I care about? You getting your salvation. Because when people used to ask, where the cash app? I'd be like, nah, I don't do that over here. I'm not knocking nobody else, but I wouldn't do it for a long time because I care more about your salvation than getting a donation. I want to see my brothers and sisters under that fig tree with me, man. If I be so blessed to make it, I want to see you eyeball to eyeball, Negro. So that's why I take this serious, family. I study hard so I can know what I'm talking about so we can feed the sheep. Because it's more about your salvation, man. That cash app gonna be there. We gonna die one day if the Lord don't come gather us while we still alive, and we just be changing a twinkling of an eye, according to 1 Corinthians 15. But if we pass away, family, I want to be right when I die. I don't want to be wrong. That's scary right there, family. I don't want to die in wickedness. I don't want to be wrong not knowing where I'm going. At least I want to have a good chance to know. If I be so blessed to make it, I want to know that I gave a good fight, that I taught the truth, and I never lied on his word. So that's more important. So I do thank y'all. I really do. And I appreciate all y'all for supporting my clothing line. Me and my wife truly appreciate y'all for supporting the clothing line, the donations. I just thank y'all. Because you don't have to do that, family. But I thank y'all for just appreciating the work that we putting in for the Lord. Yahshua HaMashiach in the Most High. And y'all move y'all hearts to send a little donation, and I'm grateful for it. It go to good use. So like I say, family, I'm not going to hold y'all too much longer. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. We are Yashala. You are the beloved of Yah. You are the apple of this man eye. He love you, family. And until our people can understand this type of love, our young brothers, our young sisters, you got to get your mind right. Because a lot of your mamas and your daddies, they raise you right. You just want to do wrong. So we can't blame the parents on every little thing. A lot of these parents then did a great job raising these kids. It's just that the world got a hold to them more than what the mama and daddy said. That's why they listen to the rap lyrics. That's why they listen to drill music. Because the mama and daddy did the right thing, but now the music didn't caught a hold to them. Social media didn't caught a hold to them. Now they're trying to mimic what they see. Now they want to be like the rappers. They want to be like the female rappers. Before I go, I got a 19-year-old daughter. I never let her listen to no female rap music. I didn't want that pausing in my baby ears. I'm being just like you, Cardi B. You don't let your daughter listen to your music, but you don't mind other women, daughters listening to your music. Hey, young Jeezy, you used to talk about trapping, selling dope, but your son graduated from college. But your music caused other young men to go to prison, but your son ain't in prison. Your son doing good. He got a business. But y'all make music to destroy other men and women's children, but your children are living their best life. But other women and men's children are destroyed. Y'all see what I'm saying? Make it make sense, man. I'm out of here, family. Thank y'all for participating in this sword swinging session. Salute. In the words of my beloved twin sister, August Dreams, thank y'all for coming to the Lion's Den with the CUC family. Big salute to my brother Sharshan. Big salute to Elder Barrel Walk, who did an awesome live earlier today. Awesome live with historical documentation for people like Vocab Malone, you tubby. Why you ain't do me like you do all the other Israelites? Why you didn't make a video about KJ when I told you, tubby, let's have a sword swinging session? See, he didn't do KJ like he do all them others, like make videos and make mockery. Because I told tubby, let's have a sword swinging session. Fruit roll up belly. And also Elder Bro Tim, my beloved elder, certified sword swinger. And let me say this, Elder Barrel Walk have the ability to teach the Bible. And we saw that earlier today, family. So he can teach. That's not his calling. But he can teach, and we saw that today. So big salute to Elder Barrel Walk. Big salute to Elder Bro Tim for the video he did on Is America the Next Germany. That was awesome. And all my beloved brothers and sisters doing awesome work. Support Sister Eve. She just dropped a hard video. When y'all get a chance, go over there to Sister Eve's channel. She just dropped her a cold video. So I just love y'all, family. And I wish I could stay here with y'all all day. And we could just chop it up over a glass of good strawberry lemonade drink. But I gotta go. And I know you gotta go. And enjoy your Shabbat. I know y'all want to cook some of that good food. Let's get it. And your brother K. Judah, Mr. Michael Jackson bad with the scriptures, want to say, salute to the mighty nation of Israel. And your king is coming to gather you from the four corners of the earth. And I say to that, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.